The only white boy you know who did it.
Aggressive Defiance TV. Aggressive as fuck. Smash that like button. Aggressive gang.
God gon' come with safety. The only time I'm safe is when I'm dangerous. Posted in the 30 with this 30, tryna leave them brainless. We still in the jets, exactly where them boys say we ain't hanging. Put cheese on my head, I come collect that shit. You think I'm playing? Trouble hop out bustin' at it, brother. Miss you know I'm hitting. We got O's and Bo's in here, and we got wood cook in the kitchen. If I say go get them, they go get them. Young boy fingers itching, fingers squeezing on the trigger. They heard all them glitches. Money man, I run it up. If I fall off, I'm poking shit. Told that bitch quit asking questions, I hate all that notice shit. We send shots the whole year round, no ring around the road and shit. My little bro, he makes you vanish, he with hocus pocus shit. Chopper bus, they hit the ground, it's too many sticks around. We known to get greasy, pussy, don't you have your bitch around. Switch up on this bitch, I catch him deep, get a whole click around. Put us in the mission, shit that we ain't do, we spinning now. Bitch keep trying to tell me slide, think she trying to set the pick. But the hoes been tripping, texting my bitch on that messy shit. Left a bro out there with his brains out, yeah, that's that messy shit. Bought another Glock, let's catch an op so I can test the bitch.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys tonight, man. Good to see you. I hope everybody in this chat has had a good day, has had a good yesterday. Sorry I did not stream yesterday. I was not feeling great, had the day off, so I decided to just hang out. What's up, AC? How you doing? Ryan, hello. How are you? Sandy, hello. How are you? I noticed they started putting the @ symbol in front of everybody's name. I wonder what's up with that. What's up? What's up? Hello, pretty bird. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too good, man. I had an all right day today. I felt all right today. I just wasn't feeling good last night, so I decided to take the night off. How are you guys doing, man? Not fuck me. How are you guys doing? I wonder how Larry. I wonder how Timmy's doing, and Larry and Lorraine and Ray. We know Betty's okay. Just makes you wonder, man. Has anybody been able to contact them? Has anybody been able to speak to them? Has anybody been able to like give them their clothes? It just makes you wonder, like, have they been just like detached from the world? I wish people would answer some of those normal questions. We don't need to always hear about the dumb shit, but we would definitely like to hear how they were doing. Hello, Mary. Hello, Tate. We got our, like I said, you're probably, what's up, Beverly? What's up, Vanessa? You're probably not going to see the other three. And even if you do, it's going to be a long, long time. That's good to hear. You're doing well. Great to hear. Great to hear. I hope y'all have had a great day, man. Seriously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take us back to some older videos. And we're going to have a gander at them. And you just like examine things a little bit more. And I'm going to roll up for my festivities. Yeah, an enlightening day. Oh, man, I did too. My cat tore up my blinds in here. Tore up my bedroom blinds. And those belong to the place that I rent from. So I was like, fuck, I got to buy new blinds for this place. Spent $60 on a fucking pair of blinds for this bedroom. And he tore them up again today. I was so pissed. A guy posted the Timmy pic. He said it was in North Carolina on Saturday. He is catching hell. That wasn't Timmy. That wasn't Timmy. Yeah, that wasn't Timmy. Awfully close. Awfully close. That's not Timmy. I definitely want to hope to garner people here to this channel to at least get some understanding of some truth. Far too many times I've gotten on the internet lately, and it's just people saying anything. None of it even ties back to anything. I said, Tate, I see your name says Tate in there. I said, hey, glad I own my own place. When my dogs dig holes in the yard, it's okay. Yeah. My cat's torn up 2 pair of blinds now, man. I gotta have to replace these 2. Little fucker. Happy Tuesday, messy bun. Yeah, I haven't done shit today, man. At all. Literally just been sitting around, laying around. I didn't feel good yesterday. So I kind of just laid around. And for anybody that catches this video afterwards, this is a live stream. So it's not a video I made specifically for you. This is a live stream for everyone. I get on my fucking video and they're like, oh man, intro way too long, man. Intro, this man, you're just talking to people, man. Yeah, it's a live stream. It's not a video. It's a VOD after it posts. God damn. Like, I mean, really, bro? Get over, like, learn the YouTube thing. It's been raining for days. It must be Timmy's twin. Yeah, it was a spitting image of him, but that wasn't Timmy. Don't let people fool you. That was not Timmy. All right.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to make this quick, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I know people are going to be wanting to know more details, and I promise you'll get details as we can give them. I know there's going to be a million questions.
See, the problem is, Eric, we're not getting any details now. As you guys might have caught in my last live stream, before the live stream was over, Brian Cody was in the chat. He popped in right before I ended it. But I mean, I think we should get some, like, clear fucking, like, the people want to know how the family's doing. The people want to know what's going on in a whole sense. And all we hear is, now they need this, now they need that. Let's forget about what they need for a minute, and let's tell the people how they're doing. Damn, yo.
About this. Over the last 24 hours, Patrick and I have been working on getting BJ served an eviction notice. And
What's up, Mary? What's up, Christy Dawn? You saw Brian? Yeah, he was in here. At the very end of it. Hell, I'd like to have him up. I'd ask him a few questions. I hope the guy can do something for him, I hope the guy can get some clarity to us. I mean, he's right about saying somebody needs to stay with the camera on him, because if without a camera on them, then they're just dead to the social media. Honestly, I don't know who to trust. I'll tell you right now, Patrick's a little fucking weird. Patrick's a little weird to me, because it was all about Eric until Eric's gone, and then now they're all like, oh, fuck Eric. He's all about fuck Eric. That's a red flag right there. None of them. Trust none of them. I thought you guys would say that. But you got to have hope, man. You can't lose hope. And if you think that everybody that comes along is the same as the last, it's not true. It's not true. I know people have reasons to be You're funny. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lady K. His body language says he's lying. I just like some clarity, man. I know it's not owed to me. I know it's not owed to me or anything, but people enjoyed seeing this family. And now that everything's happened to him, I think people actually care. Damn. Damn. Yes, please hit the like button for me. That helps with the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it.
And as of this morning, it has been completed. And I'm on my way to Odd, West Virginia, kind of unexpected and last minute. The Whitakers have expressed to us they don't feel safe. They feel threatened. And she just doesn't need to be there anymore. It's last week I got a call. And let me say, she doesn't really know me besides me just showing up and doing what I did for the family. I never sat down, never talked to BJ. This would be the second time.
Hello,
I got
Indiana.
a call last week. She asked me for $300. And long story short, that week before I went and done all that stuff for the Whitakers, that was coming out of my pocket, guys. And I just said, BJ, I don't have $300 to give you right now, nor would I anyway. But I said, I don't have $300 to give you. And she hung up the phone on me. And I was like,
Thank you.
wow, that's bold. But
Thank
I
you.
noticed
We're
later
gonna
on
get
that
to
week,
that.
everything had been fine up until this point. I tried to call back the family, and I couldn't get them on the phone. And I was like, okay, something's weird. Or they went and talked to me once I got them on the phone. And I was like, yeah, that's weird. And I just had a weird feeling. Now, allegedly, everything I'm saying on here, allegedly, besides the things I'm telling you, I know 100.
Hold on. What did he say?
Allegedly, everything I'm saying on here, allegedly, and I couldn't get him on the phone. And I was like, okay. Call back the family, and I couldn't get him on the phone. And I was like, okay, something's weird. Or they went and talked to me once I got him on the phone.
Thank you, everyone.
And I was like, yeah, that's weird. And I just had a weird feeling. Now, allegedly, everything I'm saying on here, allegedly, besides the things I'm telling you, I know 100% it's what happened. But I was told this past week she got the phone. They have a house phone. They don't have a cell phone. There's no signal out there. And she locked that phone inside of her camper where the family can't get to it. Everyone in that family has heart problems. Lorraine is 78 years old. She's had stents. She's had heart attacks. Betty's had a heart attack. They need that telephone. We're not playing games with stuff like this. That's dangerous. Okay? And amongst other stuff, Larry is feeling threatened. All right.
What's up? What's up, Strawberry? Why is it putting the at? I would like to know why it's the at symbols now. That's pretty weird, but it's taking a lot to get used to it. I see ats at your name now.
I question myself whether to put this out there or not, but I think it's important, and there's a reason why. I mean, I just have to do it for his safety. I think Larry gets unfairly judged a lot for what his daughter does. Okay, but it's his daughter.
What's up,
he
Twister?
loves her. He doesn't love the things she does, but he's getting caught up in the mix. And I've heard this from his own grandchildren, that if he doesn't do what she tells him, allegedly, that she will say, I'm going to tell the cops that you raped me. Guys, in this country, you don't have to prove anything like that. You just got to make an accusation. And no matter if you can prove it wasn't true, it carries a lot of weight. Your life will never be the same. And so he's done things he doesn't want to do, i.e.,
I would say
gas from
you.
someone's house about 4 months ago that wasn't his.
I'm sorry to say, but
her. And if you
any woman that tries to say, I'm going to tell everybody I'm going to tell the police you raped me, well, go tell them. What the fuck you waiting on? Go tell them.
Don't do it.
That's
There's
what
gonna
I
be
would say.
consequences. I'm told there's other stuff that's been going on that if you don't give me money or if you don't do what I want you to do, there's going to be consequences.
Just like
Therefore, the Whitakers want their home back. They want to be safe. If you get your stuff, you get your camper and get out of there, we'll be okay. I have a security guard that before any of this took place, we made sure we have a security guard that's going to be there on the Whitakers property 24 hours a
That
day
wasn't true either.
until this
None of that was true. They lied.
Maybe even after
there was no
never
security
fundraise
guard
in this
on the
community.
property.
If I have to, sometime soon, it's because we're paying for someone around the clock to make sure
They're
nobody comes
lying.
on that porch. Because guys, I don't know how this is going to be taken, but I can tell you this: we're not playing around. That's why I'm in this car right now, about to make a 10-hour trip, and I'm on my way to Odd, West Virginia to make sure they've got eyeballs on it. Patrick's up there, guys. He's been busting his butt on it, but Patrick can't walk right now. So I told him, let me come up. I can help you more when I'm there. And on top of that, I was supposed to be helping Patrick. Patrick's got a project home, guys. He's got no walls, no insulation.
Isn't it funny how
he's got some outer...
Isn't it funny how they're all cool with each other and they're hyping each other up? This is how it is on YouTube. It is. It is, especially between YouTubers. I've met some solid YouTubers, don't get me wrong, that we're still ready. We're still very, very tight. But like most of them, they always want to find a reason to go at you or you go at them or something like that. It's just, it's stupid. And here he is hyping Patrick up. Patrick hyping him up. And now the shit hit the fan. And guess what they did? Boom. Hello, Starry Night.
Walls, but on the inside, if it snowed right now, it would be like him sitting outside, and he can't work on it. And
no, it wouldn't. He had a still. He had a roof.
Get him taken care of. At first, it was just taking care of the Whitakers.
What up, Jenny?
He was helping take care of the Whitakers. Now he's down and out, so we need to make sure he's
have a security guard.
So it's just it's been a pretty big headache, but you know, that's life, man. And
all right, man,
you pull in there and you get it done. Numero uno right now is we need to get her out of that house. The people in the local area, please help us keep an eye on it. I'm putting this out in the public so people know that's what we're wanting to do, and that's what we're doing. And my God, we need it. Get your stuff, get out. You've had every chance in the world. I had somebody willing to pay 100% for rehab. There seemed to be no desire there. At this point, they're not going to feel threatened in their own home, and we are not going to get a new home and people come around there and trash it or think they're going to reap the benefits of it. No, we told you guys from the very beginning. We were watching this like...
See, that there is like giving somebody something and then telling them how they can use it. Well, I'm going to give you this car, but you better not pick your girlfriend up. Yeah. I'm going to give you this car, but you can't be gone in it past 6 p.m. You know, I'm going to buy you this house, but you can't have people over. Right? It sounds stupid. Hey, mama, like you should, like them telling BJ to go was the dumbest thing in the world. And then catching a hissy fit about it was the dumbest thing in the world. And Patrick went right along with it the whole time until this happened. And now he's like, well, BJ ain't going to never leave, guys. That's their family, guys. Why weren't you saying that when he was trying to kick her out? Huh, Patrick? Hello?
The Hawk. And we have been. And you didn't know any of this was going on, but trust me, we've been handling it the whole past 24 hours. This is what we've been working on. Patrick was working on having somebody there to make sure. It took her a while to get home. It wasn't until this morning, but she's been served, and I'm on my way to Odd, West Virginia. So you guys say some prayers for us. When I can give you more updates on it later, I will. Just as I've said from the very beginning, I hope you trust us. We're gonna get it.
Oh. Damn, y'all. Those words hit Way different now. I hope you trust us. You got to wonder why Brian Cody would run up into this, though. I get it. He may know them or know of them or may live down there. I don't know why he would run right up into a fucking fire. Unless he's a fireman. I don't know. If he's a fireman, he could put the fire out. But I'll be damned if I would run up into that motherfucker. And you know there's an investigation going on? Which I doubt is even going on anymore, y'all. I don't know how much investigating they need to do. What's up, Native? Yeah, he wasn't standing. He stood up for her on his own platform after all this happened. Another hero. Boy, we've seen so many kind of people like that on YouTube that just think they can save everything. I can say I'm our best person. I can fix it. I've seen so many of that. So many. I've went at it with channels. No shit, chat. I have went at it with other content creators because I'd be saying, hey, they're fucking unfixable. Look at these fucking people. Look what they do every day. Look how they live. Look how they fucking act on here. And then somebody will try to fix them and get dicked over. And then somebody next will be right in line to try to fix them because their lives suck. I think a lot of this happens because of their lives sucking. They're missing something in their life. There's a void somewhere, maybe. And they fill it by thinking they can help people. Or maybe they've done things wrong in life that the whole world may not know. But they think they can fix it by helping people. Or helping this person. Helping that person.
It's taken care of.
It's a savior complex. Quick cash. I don't know if they thought it would be quick cash. I mean, Eric kind of knew because Patrick already had it going. And they kind of blew up quick. They really did.
All right, so
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to go up there and get right in the middle of it. I don't. It baffles me, but we shall see. Yeah, someone's got to want to help themselves. Ego.
we are on our way to get a order of protection for Betty with BJ.
Yeah.
So how long has BJ been living there, Betty?
Huh?
How long has BJ been living there?
Oh, yeah, you asked me. I don't know what yours came up early.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And how did she end up there?
Larry even picked her up.
Larry went and picked her up. And it was supposed to be temporary, right?
Yeah,
He originally told you it wasn't going to be for that long?
that's what he told me. It ain't be that long. I'm first on burn her up there.
Now, was she on drugs when she came up?
Yeah,
She was already on drugs.
she was always on drugs.
Always on drugs. And then you've told her to get out of there before, right?
Yeah.
You
That's
didn't
what I
want
said. Give them a camera. They can film themselves. They don't need anybody. They don't need anyone.
her up there to
I
begin
put
with.
her up there first and beginning.
How many times have you told her to leave?
I told her twice to leave.
And did she do it?
No.
She didn't even listen to you.
She didn't listen to me.
Did you tell Larry that she needed to leave?
Larry told her to leave, and she did.
God.
And then you was telling me about before she went to hit you, or she did hit you, and the dog got a hold of her.
Your dog always being friends. She said, Daddy, don't be my family.
Not
So
on,
I told you to leave her more alone.
not only that, she hit Timmy.
Yeah.
You said she hit Timmy in the head.
And she put her shoe on, he came in the head.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man, because a lot of this stuff, you know, they did on camera just to have proof, right? So let's do this in front of the camera so everybody can see that we're going to get a protection order. Oh, well, Betty went to go get the protection order. It's fucked up, bro. That is fucked up. That is fucked up.
She got thrown up.
Why did she do that?
I don't know.
She's got no reason to do that to Timmy.
Timmy was sitting out there in the yard. Him and his dog was.
And she hit Larry.
Yeah.
And so what happened last night, guys, is I took Larry to get an order of protection. He's scared of her. And I couldn't get any of this information out of him. I'm on my way now with Betty, and I've got this information, and we should be good to go. BJ's got to be in court tomorrow.
So he went back and forth to the fucking office trying to get a protection order. Back and forth to the courthouse. Back and forth until he finally had enough to do it. God damn, Eric. That's not cool, bro. Back and forth until you finally got enough to say, yeah. That's shady, bro.
For what happened last week. Do you know why she went to jail last week, Betty?
Damn. 3 times.
I heard it was for something like stealing copper, or like she was doing some type of scam with copper.
She was selling copper for somebody. What you claim? I don't know who. What you claim she's selling copper for
Ohio,
somebody.
got it.
And that's what they call her.
Well, and you've told her to leave. You don't want her there. And then she takes your phone and locks it up in her camper.
Yes.
How do you end up getting it back?
We don't get back till next morning till she get up.
So she just took it over there for the night? Yeah, you have to be ready to work the program. That's for sure. I'm sure. Very true. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who to trust. If BJ would have went to rehab, if Eric wouldn't have fucking made her try to leave, if Patrick wouldn't have did this, if Patrick wouldn't have did that, I don't know who to trust. I don't. That's fucked up. And then this new guy, Brian Cody, and if everybody didn't know, he was in our chat, our last live stream. He jumped in the chat, say he missed the show. But like he's jumping in, and that's like walking into a fire. And he's not telling how anybody is or what's going on. All he says to us is they need this. Come on, man. You got to see how you're going to have to make people understand what's going on before you start asking people for things, man. I'm just saying.
And then how often does BJ come in there asking you for money?
Oh, several times.
Several times.
Yeah.
How many? And she gets your money, right?
Yes, she gets it.
What does she do? She just keeps begging you for it?
Keep begging, just like you do Larry's money.
Will she not let you go to sleep?
No.
No, hold on. That's a loaded question because he knew the answer. They had already talked about it before. How did he know? Well, she would not let you go to sleep because they had already talked about this. That's why he brung that up in a question that he know the answer to. Come on, bro. This ain't a good look. Gaslighting.
The night too, right?
Yeah, she wakes me up in the middle of the night going, what's going on with her daddy?
Now, is her boyfriend the same way?
No, her boyfriend ain't the same way. He don't come over and wake nobody out.
Okay, he doesn't mess with you, but he's on the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. She's never messed with Lorraine, though.
No.
But pretty much everybody else.
Right.
And you want her gone.
I want her gone.
You want her gone. One of the number one things that people have been asking about, Betty, is they've said they're afraid that if we get that new home, that y'all are going to let BJ move up in there. Do you have any plans in letting BJ move in your new house?
No.
Here's going to be the thing, and I talked to Betty about this earlier, guys. We're going to get a contract that says when we do this home that BJ is not allowed in there if we do that.
There's
home.
no contract in the world you can sign like that. What? What? What?
That's going to be to protect Betty. Betty's already told her that she wants her gone and she won't leave. And she's threatened to beat you up before, right?
Right, say.
What does she threaten to do? Like, how does she threaten? What does she say?
She said, don't get in the bus. I'm going to beat you up. I said, well, go ahead.
Oh my God, man.
How many times has she done that to you?
She did that several times.
Several times. Yeah. So I'm gonna go take care of this,
Yes.
and I got the right person to do it with tonight. Why do you think Larry's not saying anything?
Well, I think Larry's afraid of her, I believe.
Larry is afraid of her, and then she threatens to say that he raped her. Have you heard them talking about that, Betty?
I need to see. I don't want he raped her, and I just saw him.
No, I got that. I don't believe that he raped her, but from what I've heard is she tells Larry that if he doesn't give her money, she's going to tell the cops that he raped her.
Yeah.
Have you heard her threaten Larry about that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh yeah, BJ's at fault too. That's not no joke.
Eric.
Yeah, this is just nuts, guys. It's nuts. Do you know how she ended up getting that money that Mark had raised?
I do not know nothing about it.
So
You don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about it. See what I mean? You can't get an honest answer out of nobody. You can't. The money was wired to Betty. What you mean you don't know nothing about it? God. Betty definitely knows. She might have got scammed out of it, you know what I mean? But she knows where it went. She knows where it went. She may have got played out of it or schemed or scammed out of it, but like she knows where it went.
I said, Larry, I said, take it. I said, you still got that money? And he went and looked at one or night one. And he told him, no, that money's gone.
Oh boy.
Larry was standing right over. He saw that came from too.
and that's a lot of money. That was a lot of money. I know there was some improvements done to your house, but not that many improvements. What was, do you know where he was keeping it? I know it was in the camper. Did he have a safe or something?
I don't know what he had over there.
Well, we know one thing. Don't ever give anybody else that money again. Well, you're not going to have to, because I'm going to keep the money for you.
I don't go when I'm around nobody else's house.
No, I know you don't. I know you don't. But we'll talk some more about that here in a minute. We're about to pull up here to the courthouse, guys, and I just wanted you to hear it for yourself. She doesn't want BJ there.
Yeah, I mean, all that fucking copper, dude, they got a bunch of money out of it. How much did you Did you hear anything about Trisha Pollard Mittman? No, I don't know who that is. Get a body language expert? Yeah. He was just trying to find out who had the money, I believe. Like, if you're gonna put up fucking $50,000, $20,000, come on, man. Yeah, she did destroy her credibility. But I can get it. You know, I can understand how maybe she was scammed out of it, or just maybe, I don't know. I'm, these scammers that call people on the phone, I feel sorry for some of the old people that don't understand what they're doing to them and get them to get their money. You know what I mean? Because I could see my grandma, if she was here, falling for one of them scams. I could. Because some of them are good. We still got them. We still got a lot of
We've
people.
asked for BJ to leave. She's been served an eviction notice. But all of this stuff, like threatening to beat her up, hitting her, hitting Timmy, hitting Larry, this has all happened within the last few months. So if they don't give us an order of protection now, I'm about to scream it to the rooftops. So I'll get back with you guys when we get out of here.
Wow. Just wow, y'all. Amazing, dude. And then the next video was BJ back at the camper. It was BJ back at the camper again, and him walking in. Yeah. Mark showed the deposits where he wired the money directly to Betty's account. Yeah, she has to live with these people. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I think that was a little bad. That video didn't come out. It didn't age well, did it? That video didn't age well. Hold on, let me see something.
I think that his muscles are not as important thing. Another thing that they need. I mean,
All right. I don't know, man. I don't trust any of these characters, bro. I just don't trust any of these characters. Yeah, fuck BJ. Ain't nobody got time to talk to BJ.
I think that a lot of it will come out. I think that what we're doing, what we do every day, the things that that I do with him,
Yeah.
he'll come out of it.
Well, dude, I'm already seeing it. And just like I got added into the figure 3 days ago, and then Timmy's been with us the whole time. He's getting to be one of the boys for once. He's not just stuck in that, daily routine where he's not being able to express and learn and thrive. He's been getting to live his best life.
He gets whatever I do.
They wanted to accept roach-infested clothes and items into the hospital. Well, probably not, but they could get new clothes.
Gets to do whatever I buy me.
Not everything's going to be from the Betty household. I'm sure people will go out and buy them some clothes if they were told they can take them some clothes.
Buy him
What's
out
that?
of my pocket.
Yeah, yesterday, the clothes. Timmy got a complete makeover.
Hold on. This is the same video that you bitched about. You, Eric Carroll, took him to the boot barn. Yeah, and he was the one trying on all the stuff. Wasn't that what he said? But in this video, he's playing it up to make it look like they're doing good for Timmy. That's foul. That is foul, bro. That is foul, bro. Yep, that's fucking foul.
We go to the 7 Brew, and all the girls wanted to take a picture with Timmy.
Oh, you bitched about that too. You bitched about that. You said that Patrick said something to the little girls about him being in the back seat and that they needed to get a picture with him. But then you're hyping it up saying how all the little girls wanted to take a picture with Timmy. So you are a fucking liar. You are a fucking liar. Wow, bro. Wow.
Timmy out front, and dude, he just ate that up. He's never had attention like that.
This is the same video that he was saying those are little kids and Timmy's 40 years old. Yep. 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 Oh, yeah. That's one thing about those colors. They do shine. Hoo-wee.
Hey, Timmy, say thank you. Say thank you.
You're welcome.
You embarrassed him?
No, he's never.
That was embarrassing as fuck for him. Probably like, what the fuck are these little girls around me for? That's fucked up. Then you bitched about it, Eric Carroll. You had something to say about it. But yet you're hyping it up in this video like it's a good thing. But when all the shit hit the fan, it wasn't, was it? That's horrible, bro.
He's never been. I mean, you could probably count. I would say he probably. There's probably times that he goes.
What's up, man?
Whenever she goes gets groceries,
Right.
or they go to the doctors. But other than that, he doesn't go nowhere
Right.
until this past.
Yeah.
And if I have my way about it, it'll keep going.
So I told a little bit about myself earlier, about like my background with my dad and my mom, working in mentally challenged. But so I originally, again, asked Patrick to come on my podcast so that I could help promote what he was doing in the GoFundMe, because I want to see the Whitakers get help.
Yep. He
And
sure
that
did.
turned into us having a conversation and him seeing my platform, and he asked me to jump on board. What led you to ask me to get involved?
Well, the biggest thing is knowing that you had whenever you was growing up, that you had a Christian background, knew that your dad was a preacher, knew that how your dad cared for people in the community that were similar to the way that the Whitakers are, and knowing that you had your own podcast, because I went through it.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of I hammered on your stuff a little bit, and
Appreciate that.
I just, there's a lot of men that have issues with, as far as getting to see their kids and stuff like that. And I'm like, I commend you. I'm just like, this guy right here.
Thank you.
This is the kind of guy I want on my side.
And thank you. If anything, I could care less
Yep,
about fame. I
he
could care
did,
less
yep.
about money. If I got money, what I'd more than likely do is go fight for those dads even harder,
Yeah.
because they don't get the attention. And here I go. I'll go off on a tangent about it. I'm passionate about it. But it felt very good to me, because I've been waiting for something like this, dude.
Oh yeah.
It felt so good.
You hear that? Why would you be waiting for something like this? I've been waiting for something like this.
I don't like receiving. I like doing the giving. and being able to go and serve somebody else. Like, I'm not about to put myself out there as a big Christian.
Yeah.
I make all kinds of mistakes, guys. You'll find plenty of people that, oh yeah, no, I'm not about to tell you I'm perfect. None of us are. At the same time, growing up, my father told me to be like Jesus. And I think that the church nowadays has failed in so many ways. And Patrick, what we've done the last 3 days, that's what the church should be doing.
You've noticed that too, huh? With the 3 nonverbal family members gone, they don't have content. Their money is going to dry up like an old saw's tit. Whew. Damn. What's up, Sassy? Oh, I'm seeing everybody's handles now. That's what that is. Yep.
I'll tell you, and when it's said to be like Jesus, Jesus didn't go and just build a building and wait for people to come to him on Sunday. He went to the sick. He went to the lepers, the poor. He didn't just pray for them. He washed their feet. And I was thinking of that as I walked in that house for the first time, because it's hard walking in that house. I didn't notice it, but I mean, I noticed it, but I didn't notice it. The smell it's hard to explain. Okay, they need a new house.
Yeah.
They just need it. And I'm not doing this to put them down.
Oh, I'm sure they're clothed. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure they're clothed. But, like, at some point, I'm sure they're going to be in regular clothes. At some point, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they're bullshitting.
The floor, it was a little rough, and yes, and like, but the first thing, Ray's smile, it got me, and I was like, this is what Jesus called us to do, bro.
Yeah.
This is what we're supposed to be doing.
Right.
And I didn't see any of that afterwards at all, man. Like, Ray stole my heart.
So he was talking about the house right there, basically. He was talking about the house right there. He said the floor. He said that none of it ever even bothered him. Yes, please hit the like button. If you in here, tap that like button.
And I was so glad to be able to do that. And one thing, all right, we got so much to clear up. So I gotta watch my little diatribe to go on. And I apologize to you guys for it, but one of the things I saw a lot with you spending time with Tammy is, why is this guy doing this all with Tammy and not doing this with Ray? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 4 of us today that assisted in taking Ray to the doctor. Okay. I know you've seen Ray in the past videos, guys, and I don't know, we'll see when I do this editing if I got time to put some footage just to show you. When we got back to the Whitakers today after the doctor's visit.
Oh yeah, he's got an ex on Facebook calling him out. Yeah. He's got a baby mama on Facebook, Eric does, that keeps calling him out.
Ray could barely get in the door, bro.
Okay, I got you. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
I had to help him out the door, and he had to hold my hands the whole time. Like, that knee is in such a
He
bad
was
shape.
shaking. He was in pain.
He's in very bad pain.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one thing to see these videos, it's another thing to be here in person.
Yeah.
He shows you that right knee all the time. And so when you see that, it doesn't look like the big
Poor guy.
He
Well,
shows you the left.
Poor guy, bro. Poor guy, man.
Side
he
is
doesn't
double.
show you the right one.
Yeah.
The left one, guys, is like a softball. And when the doctor saw it today, she said, oh my God. Even her.
That's bad.
And the way she explained it, dude, and it's like, just being able to be a part of that process, something so small, so simple, but I bring that up because you're not able to take him the same way you'd be able to take Timmy. Timmy, you can say, get your butt in the truck. If Timmy starts getting out of line, you can say, Timmy, stop it. It's not such the case with Ray.
Yeah, you can correct Timmy. Ray has a mind of his own.
But we do want to work on him. We heard some stories about him fishing and stuff in the past.
We definitely want to work on that.
But I think before we're worried about fishing or taking him to get him, new threads and all of that, we've got to get something done with that knee. The knee is the number one thing. His health is the number one priority. If we can get him taken care of, we'll make content later. For anybody that thinks this is about attention or want to get famous reviews, we could easily go get him some stuff and do some crazy clips right now. The thing is making sure that he's taken care of, because that's where our heart is. That knee's bad.
Damn, man. This didn't age well, y'all.
On that
This thing did not age well. It didn't.
today. He's got some.
This did not age well at all.
We're going to try to get him into an orthopedic. I'm going to do my best to get back by the end of next month, and hopefully we can get all this rolling. At the same time, we've got so much that has to be done.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But we accomplished a lot, in the past few days. They got an AC now. When we went yesterday, we was going to try to get an AC. Like, the shelves were completely white. And then today, I was able, it was like God was watching after us. The cheapest one was $175 for a 5,000 BTU. And I talked to some people, and they ended up, hey, I got this one over here. The box is kind of scruffed up a little bit, so they marked it down. I got a 6,000 BTU for $160, even cheaper than the 5,000.
Good.
And a nicer brand.
Yeah.
So they have an AC now. That's one thing knocked off the list. So we have 1,000 more that we got to work towards.
Yeah, we have a lot.
But one thing that's
overwhelming.
One thing that's getting a little overwhelming right now is
This didn't
people
age
asking
well,
when
man.
they can send stuff. We want you to be able to send stuff to them.
You think they sold it? I don't know about that, but every nickel he put out, somebody would tell him something. Yeah, he did. He spoke about it awful lot. They took the copper out of it.
They want to connect
Ain't
with
much
you,
in there.
as you saw tonight on the live. They told me that was their
What's up,
favorite
Art?
thing they've done in the history of them
Love
doing
it.
stuff, because
They
they've
love
never
it.
been able to connect with you.
They love
They
it.
got to hear the love from you. They didn't know that existed, guys.
Yeah.
And then when they, that was one of the things Larry had told me, and Kenny was talking about tonight too. When they did finally go to look, all they see is that they're the inbreds. They weren't happy about that.
No, because
I don't think I would be either.
no, because they don't have a cell phone. They can't see nothing. So now they're we've got to the point that they're able to see stuff. They don't like what
We
they're
show
seeing.
it to them. I went, even this morning, I was over there with Lorraine. You see Timmy? He got dolled up in some
Oh,
clothes,
yeah.
showing her that short
Oh,
dress
yeah.
man thing, and she leaned up, looked at it, and took every single bit of it in.
Yeah, she loved it.
They all loved it, and so they are loving this, guys. They've never got that before. And we want you to be able to connect with them. You're able to connect with them much more in the future. At the same time,
I'll give BJ hell, boy.
they need clothes. Yeah, a lot of people see the
No,
condition of the clothes.
They need clothes. That's an important thing. Another thing that they need.
What's up, Mabel?
That a lot of people have been asking about, that I think is very important, is that they need food. And if somebody's interested in getting food for them, if there's a way that we can make a list, like a Walmart list, whatever, anybody.
She said she was on meth and heroin. You already know, bro. Yep.
Wants to help, that's one way that Betty can get food, because she actually talked about that twice yesterday and today, once today. So the clothes, yeah, we've already had that discussion, and they need to get rid of.
The biggest thing is, guys, until they get a new house, addressing those things, which I know Patrick had a really good idea. I forgot about this. We've been planning and getting the staging ready, and me and him are just gonna have to sit down and get a whole to-do list so we know what's going on what day, because this has been way overwhelming. It went from not doing this to doing it and took off. You was talking about getting a storage to where you
Damn.
could go ahead and take in some of that stuff.
Yeah, if we could get like a couple storage buildings or something like that, and then like
A couple storage buildings, y'all. Not one. They planned on a lot coming in. A couple.
Refrigerator, dryer.
anybody that wants to donate, we could put all that stuff in a storage building. And our goal is before winter,
So you can go through it before they get it?
we want to we want to somehow facilitate the way that we're able to build them a house. And if they get the house, then they'll have stuff, nice
To
stuff
go in
to
it
go into a
and
new
get
house.
rid of the old.
Yeah, we don't want nice stuff to go into a house that is not suitable for it, right now. So our main goal right now is we really need to work on like the housing situation, the housing, the clothes, and to make sure that they have food.
Raise need.
Yeah.
And so let me give you another little insight, guys. I told you about the place we went today. They were amazing because all we had was a Medicare card. He didn't have an ID. We had to fight tooth and nail to find a social security number. He didn't have a card. He didn't have anything.
No.
And so technically, I don't know if they were supposed to take him, but they said they would. And
You're gonna be
they
quiet about that.
Huh? Nah, they're okay. Because I did get the information for him a little bit later, but we're gonna have to go get all that for Ray. Ray hasn't been to the doctor since they said long time ago when he got snake bit.
Yeah.
He got snake bit by a copperhead, and
At
that's
the
when he
holiday.
had a traumatic visit with the doctor, so he doesn't trust him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was a little bit of that there today, but man, I wish.
I was wondering if there was other various activities going on in that household. It only makes you wonder, like, if they didn't never go anywhere and like were only in that house and that porch like everybody thinks and believes they were, there was probably even more incest going on. I don't know. Sometimes, he was going to get a third of that money, so he was making money off them getting a home.
You could have seen just how good he took that visit, dude. I was expecting him to push back. I didn't know what to expect.
Well, I mean, I think that, like, initially, you and Larry, I mean, because he already has that trust bond with you, I think that it was good that y'all done what you done, because I feel like if there was more people that tried to make an impact on getting him into the doctor, you'd have had chaos. So I think what happened was exactly what needed to happen.
They have told two different stories about who Timmy's father is. What's up, critic? Yeah. You guys be on it, man.
I'm so thankful for it, dude.
Yeah.
To be able to
Shout out to the chat, y'all.
Being able to talk to her. It's the
She'll
most
come
helpful.
around.
I think she is.
I think
She's
you're going to end up
coming
getting a kiss from Lorraine, son.
around. You know what? I'd take it on the cheek for sure.
What about on the lips?
I'm on reserve that. You think you're gonna get that from Betty?
No.
No.
Hold on.
She
No.
said she can be a kiss on the
Hold on. You were joking. You were mad that he got the kiss, almost got a kiss from Betty. You were mad about that. You were talking shit to Patrick about it. You were just doing it. Guys, when they sent me that video, I told them to take it down. Yeah. Remember? And on this video, he's chummy about it. It was just a joke here. You're a liar, Eric. That's a liar move. That's a scammer move, bro. That's a straight up liar move. Who do you think Timmy's dad is? Say it. Please hit the like button for me. Please. Thank you so much.
Try to hit me in the mouth with the damn cane or something.
Oh my, you kids on the job out of my house.
Y'all gotta understand.
She's rough.
Wow. And you were so against this video.
That's our way of cutting up, and Betty loves it. She loves
Her way of
She
cutting up, huh?
Betty
Oh,
is
they were just
ornery.
cutting up, huh? They were just cutting up here, but now that everything shit hit the fan and it wasn't cutting up then, huh? What a fucking nerd. That's a goober ass move, Eric. I hate people like you. Go along with everything, and then when everything hits the fan, you start saying shit like, oh, this, and this wasn't cool. But you was cool with it when you were cool with him. That's not fucking cool at all.
And if you can be ornery with her, that's where she gets a kick. She's not a nasty talker, but you know, she likes to cut up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
her thing.
I mean, that's
Country people sitting on the porch like to cut up. That's just
I ain't gonna keep asking for it. Will you give me a kiss?
how it is.
That's it, man. And you know, speaking of cutting up, oh, dude, going back to some of the negativity. Today we had a very big influencer. That is a very well-known comedian.
Oh yeah.
That is a huge fan of the family. And what you didn't get to see, Ed Bassmaster. He's would you look at this? Look at that guy. Or I forget what he calls the guy.
Bartle.
Psh, psh, psh. We
Yeah.
taught Timmy
Yeah.
how to do that. I go. Psh. And we've been actually talking to Ed over a cell phone, and Timmy made him a video going psh, and he made a reply to Timmy, and we posted it, and people thought that was serious. I just don't know
It wasn't.
how you see Ed Bassmaster in that video.
Well, I mean,
Hey, Timmy, you got a problem with me, pal? Huh, Timmy? Psst, I didn't think so, pal. Not on your worst day.
you don't. But here's the problem
Ed.
that everybody has. So
It's great.
everybody has seen everything heartfelt and serious. You know, we're on a serious road here to try to get things done. But in
Gotta have fun,
doing
guys.
that, in doing that, there has to be some
Humor.
something funny. And for somebody like Ed Bassmaster, I don't know him. I watched some of his stuff. He's hilarious. And for somebody like that,
to take up time with
come on,
Timmy.
yeah, to take
Hello,
time.
hello.
That's like huge. That's
Thank you for
huge.
being
Just like
here.
you going and sitting with.
He's wanting to
Donald
come meet
Trump.
them and bring a care package. Guys, I mean, and I think that's amazing, and it will happen. It will definitely
Yeah.
happen. But let's talk about some of the other stuff that's going on. Patrick, I hear you're wanting to be famous.
Famous for what?
I don't know. Are you wanting to be famous? Is that why you're doing this?
No, I just want to live in my house in quietness.
Yeah. Why are you doing this?
I love Timmy.
You love Timmy.
Hell yeah.
I think you love them all.
Well, Timmy's the starter.
He's
what
got
got
your heart.
started. Yeah.
He's got your
but
heart.
I mean, like slowly. You know, after I, you know, because it took a little bit to build up with Timmy to get trust.
Well, and
then it took a little bit for me to be able to get Timmy, for Lorraine to be okay for
Yeah.
me to get Timmy, and Betty okay.
because there
and
is that
Larry,
bond with Lorraine.
They
whether
have their
you know it or
own
not.
bond. Yeah.
Yeah, she
so-
doesn't want to go to sleep unless Timmy's at
She
home.
says, "Where's my baby?"
Yeah, so he has to be home before
That's so
dark
sad,
every
man.
single night.
And you know they're not together now. That is so fucking sad, dude. That is so fucking sad. The date of this video three months ago.
And Timmy is a full-time job, even though he's good. You have been spending every waking second up until nighttime with that boy.
I go down there sometime. Well, I go down there at 9 o'clock in the morning, pick him up, and he don't go home till 9 o'clock at night. So I mean, like we worked on several things, me and Timmy, and him being of the 5-year-old mindset. I've had to work.
Speaking of that, I just learned yesterday that a cat will never grow older than 2 to 3 years of a normal person's brain. That is amazing. That cats are never older than a 2 or 3 year old. That's fucking wild.
A lot with him on like hygiene and stuff, and deodorant and
I
cologne.
think we're better off.
I mean, like he has like transformed.
He has.
And I mean, like he's starting to use all my cologne up. I mean, all my lady killer cologne.
Yes,
and like
there
women
he
are
is.
loving all over him. I mean, here I am, like only thing I've got out is some rope to put on.
That's bullshit.
So what you're telling me is he's getting more ladies than you are.
He's yeah,
He's pimping.
he is. He put me out of the park, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one thing else I want to clear up because it's
God, man.
Oh man. I think what hurts my heart the most is that people would rather think that any efforts that's being done to help this.
Yeah, my cat's starting to sleep a lot more too. He's sleeping right now. You like that bed, huh? It's freshly made, clean. Kitty.
Very kind, very beautiful family is
Phony.
exploitive. It's got to be getting fame. It's got to be about getting money. That's the only thing it could be, because in no way would there be human beings that would have compassion and want to do nice things for them.
The people that say that are ignorant.
Because school systems now are like, they say Timmy graduated high school, but how with the 5-year-old mindset? Because our school systems now are like what they call a participation trophy. So they want to keep it, like keep you passing. That's what they did to him. I'm sure of it. Because there was no way he was up to standard. No way. Yeah, they have to provide it, but they don't. I don't think they should be bumping you through grade levels and shit.
It shows your ignorance, not this. Why is it on camera? Because they want it to be on camera. They're wanting to do this.
Yeah.
This was something that they formulated with you. And then I got asked to be on the ride, and I'm absolutely here for it. I love seeing them flourish and seeing what's going on. But another thing is like the comments about Mark. Mark this, Mark ain't gonna be happy. Mark, let me say something, guys. Mark is grieving the loss of his girlfriend, and I know that can't be easy. And I can't imagine. And if you end up seeing this, man,
Mark isn't
I am
caring about
so
this.
sorry that you're going through that. I tried reaching out. If that was the right number, I hope it was the right number, but I tried reaching out and I didn't hear back from him, nor did I expect to, because of what's going on. But at the same time, a lot of people wouldn't know who this family was if it wasn't for Mark, and I appreciate that.
Right.
But Mark is the one that showed them, and now you're coming in and doing this. And so look, man, Mark interviewed 2 of my friends, guys, like a month ago in Soft White Underbelly, that were on my show years ago that I helped bring out into the front. Jeff Younger, Harrison Tinsley, and I'm not going to go too into it, but these are fathers that have been fighting for their sons to keep them from getting their privates chopped off and turned into girls. I have been helping for years when nobody would get those stories out. And that was a passionate thing that I did with Dad Talk. A 7-year-old boy, his mom literally wants to cut his penis off.
That's different, man.
Full of hormones. He spent $1.5 million.
We don't care, Eric.
And that's just the very beginning. But I want to make sure, because I want to squash this, guys. This is not a competition. I have nothing but respect for him. And
Oh, this ain't a competition. It sure turned into a competition when the shit hit the fan, didn't it? You made it a competition between Betty and fucking BJ. You made it a competition between you and BJ. Now it's between you and Patrick.
See this? I'd love to talk to you one day, and I'm sure, you know.
Who Watson's lost it. Y'all watched his fucking last video? He has gone fucking mad, fucking crazy, bro. What's going on? Stay on topic, Watson.
That family would love to see you and everything, but we're not going to get in the middle of that.
No.
That's just drama that people are trying to get us in and making it like there's going to be this battle. Ooh, he's going to be mad at you. Well, I hope not, because if he cares for the family, so far we've done nothing but love them and treat them like the beautiful human beings that they are. That's it. And I don't think we need to ever say anything about that again.
No, we're done with that.
We're done with it. At the same time, some of the comments, dude, that I have seen people saying about the family, and you know, I was aware of this because I've been through it for a long time with dad talk. Dads get a lot of heat. You can't read the comments. If you do, it'll drive you crazy. I actually learned that one from Joe Rogan, and I never understood what he was talking about until I was doing something on social media. There's a lot of good with social media. There's a lot of negative. That person in the comments that is not here, that's not involved in the process, seeing the challenges, investing their own time, they can say whatever they want to say because that's just a cheap person behind the keyboard.
Yeah.
But getting here is a different story. But what has that been like for you?
Lisa.
Seeing some like,
I appreciate
the
you.
most hurtful thing for me was interviewing Betty and Larry and hearing them talk about people break their windows.
That's not cool, man. People harassing the family. I never got why people are like this. But there are lots of people out here that will 100% just harass you. Seriously. They go ape shit with it. I know what you're saying, Indiana, and I get it. I get it.
Banging on the side of their house, calling them inbred, spray painting. Guys, and they was doing it all the time.
You come by hollering, inbred, all that, and start drawing.
It's not cool, man. There's nothing about that cool. That's just being a bully. It's just being a bully, man. Jason Whitaker, the neighbor, pulled the shotgun on Mark.
Betty tried her, breaking her windows out of it.
They broke your windows?
Yeah, they broke my windows.
And they get out, they get out, they run up there and pack on the window, hollering, then run back, car and
Kids.
go out the road.
Larry said every other night, every time they would fix a window, it got busted out again. And this was a family that got picked on their whole lives ever since they were kids. You
I've
heard them say
seen
their
that.
parents didn't let them go anywhere. What do you get off of going in the comments and making some of these comments that you do? Like, what? It doesn't make them look bad. It makes you look like a fool. They can't help what they was gave in life, dude. And you can either bring somebody up or you can tear them down. And I can tell you what, if you're the type of person,
I don't think that's cool at all, bro. That's straight up bullying. That's fucking harassment. That's fucking mean. It's fucking mean, man. Go over there on the Watson's podcast. They're over there getting lawyers on people and stuff.
all you want to do is take shots and try to put them down. That's not what we're here for. I will block your ass so quick. And we've blocked a lot already. We'll be blocking more. We need more moderators.
We need more. We need a lot more moderators.
I would like it where me and this guy can keep our attention on what's going on down there, making sure we get Ray's health going, making sure they're taken care of. And we can't be looking at that because, dude, whether, you know, some people say, oh, that doesn't bother me. It does bother you. When you're sitting there putting your heart, passion, and something behind that, you know the intentions, and there's always, here's the grifting, here's the exploitation, or, oh, here's the inbreds. And
do you, what, you know, the funniest part about this is why don't you think people would think that? Why do you think people should automatically trust you? Because you came on here and said, look, guys, trust me. I'm not like the others guys. I'm not like the others guys. Trust me. I'm not like them guys. Trust me. I'm going to help them, guys. Trust me. Oh, yeah, this is what they need. Trust me. I'm going to make sure they get what they need. Trust me. Is there a reason why any of us should wonder why we shouldn't trust you? They're probably going to end up hating me on the round. They're going to hate me around, y'all. Because I'm going to say it like it is. Nobody should trust anybody. This new guy coming into the picture, why should we trust him? Because he said so? What's up, Barbara? Why? Because he said so? Show us, man. That's what I want to see. Just show us.
Like, oh man, dude. Just some of those comments that they've made towards this family.
It's a lot.
Dude.
It's a lot. I mean, and the thing about it is, I know a lot of people has messaged me. I don't ignore people.
Yeah.
But you have to understand something, that whenever you do something like this, there's over 1,000 people that message you every single day. We cannot get to the messages. Cannot. You have to understand it. And if we do get to a message, it's probably going to be 2 weeks from now, because there's some more coming tomorrow. So I mean, like, I try to message back everybody that messages me. I'm appreciative of everybody, like all the good stuff that you say. But as one person, you can only do so much. That's just how it is. Not trying to be rude, but that's just facts.
Not just that, but we're also two guys with the best of intentions. But I live in a mobile home. I mean, I'm just going to be honest, man. Your house, you've got 2 rooms that are somewhat finished, but the rest of it, it's a project.
It's a problem.
You're living in a project home.
I live in a project.
Most of those rooms don't have no ceilings or anything.
Is that anybody else's fault? You're laying that on people like it's their issue now. The reason why Patrick's house is gutted is not nobody's fault but Patrick's.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody sees a new truck, but yeah, I mean, I live in a house that I sleep on my porch, and I like it, and I really don't give a damn what people think about that.
I don't either, man. But I mean, I only say that just because, like, we're not trying to be anything that we're not. We're just people, dude. At the same time, we know what happened with the GoFundMe, and we talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, I remember that story Brian told.
This rabbit hole. What happened with BJ? People got to understand that is Larry's daughter. He is going to not only take up for her, but he loves her. He's not taking up for her action.
Damn, this did not age well, bro. This did not go over well, dude. Now you're telling everybody to...
He's been very upfront about what happened and everything. But it's his daughter. He loves her. Just like any father would.
Just like anybody else would. But
damn, dude. And then now you made all of this happen because BJ came back. I would be embarrassed. This is embarrassing, dude. This is embarrassing. Amazing, dude. Amazing.
I'll let Patrick take the butt.
There's a button here. So we've had this conversation, and I've told Larry, I've told Betty, I've told all of them, hey, this right here is about you guys. We are not into, nor will we placate to any game of helping the Whitakers get money if BJ is going to get that money. It's just not. And I've told them this will be shut the hell down.
Money that people donated to you guys to try to help you out, I know that it was misused. And if at any point in time that I see that this is not going for a good benefit and things are being misused, it's done.
If you do something stupid with people trying to help you, it's going to shut down.
I'm
and
right
that's
there with
it,
you.
and it's going to be your fault and done.
And not just this, one thing, because I think it's good to be transparent. You're getting more transparency than you have ever when it comes to this, is the work we do, we want to see it stay that way.
Yeah, I've seen that word a lot, Patrick.
We want to see it stay that way. And at the same time, Betty and Larry, they're in their early 70s, guys. They're getting older. And if something happened to Betty or Larry, Ray, Lorraine, Timmy, they'd probably end up in a home, guys.
And we don't want that.
We don't want that.
No.
So yeah, we need to monetize that channel because that's what we are going to use to help them over here. At the same time, the GoFundMe, because of what happened with BJ, it's not worth it. When we first linked up and I saw you with that GoFundMe, and then once you brought me on board, it was like,
this is a bad idea.
It's more trouble than good. And there's people that's like, oh, screw what everybody else thinks, just put it up there anyway.
No.
It takes away from the message. Because
Yeah, a little slight
I don't know
to
what it
shade.
is. People think anybody that's attached to this family has just got to be exploitive. And at the same time, I will say,
Wow.
that's because they have been exploited.
Wow.
They are all over the internet as the inbred family exploited.
Wow.
And then you got the people that are constantly trying to make these expose videos, like the Tyler guy that went out to expose Mark. I think that ended up worse on him than, and it made Mark look better. But I mean,
Tyler's making killer money on YouTube. He's doing way different kind of content now. I mean, he did go out there and try to make everybody look bad, and it didn't work. He did lose some people, but it wasn't many.
You got some people that try to get involved in these things, like there's some internet sleuths, and all they do is detract from the overall message. We have a goal at hand here, guys, is to make sure that they can get a house, their life gets better, and that they're taken care of. If something was to happen to Betty and Larry, there needs to be somebody there to take care of them.
Yeah,
they also
and,
need
and
help
whenever they
cleaning.
get that house, I'll still be up the road in that 3-room shack. As long as I have my ducks out in the yard that I can feed every morning and Moose sleeping on my bed, that's all that matters. Coffee, good coffee on the porch in the morning.
Gotta have coffee, dude.
Yeah.
As long as you get coffee, nothing else matters. I'm just trying to think. What do you think? I've been leading that the whole time. Anything?
Probably
you
so.
can think of
Probably
that we haven't
BJ
went
did
over
good
yet,
at
'cause
that.
We're hoping after this, like that. Hopefully that ends. You're always going to have the people that say the things they do, and this isn't to respond to haters, but at the same time, we have to clear some of that
Yeah,
stuff.
so like we were talking about moderators. So
Yes.
as of right now, everything that's been going on with us having Eric that's come in and we're doing all this and trying to get things taken care of. I know a lot of people's message and I've seen it all day. And I mean, just like bombarded with messages, asking, saying, hey, I'll be a moderator. You have to give us a little bit of time. I mean, we're only 2 guys, and I mean, this thing is kind of like blown up right in front of us. We're not able to get to it right now. So in due time, within the next couple of days, we will be reaching out to people that would like to be a moderator.
As fast as we can.
As
We
fast
need
as-
it.
That's the least of your worries, buddy.
He said it.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
I mean, he said it himself. He said it.
Yeah, really, I'm back in. No, it's okay. I'm laughing. So, at the same time, Larry's got some problems. He was telling me he's supposed to have like surgery on his eyes a long time ago, but he can't because if he does, he won't be able to help Betty. And it's
Well-
like, if I do that, she doesn't have anybody.
That's true.
and then
They
Betty
added a
feels the
BJ
same
clause.
way without her
That's true.
help. And I think people need to really understand everybody, including their
Yeah, I'm
parents.
sure there's grandkids doing it. We heard they were on drugs. They told us they were on drugs. Yeah, they did an interview. Some of this family and the Whitakers are fucking sex offenders. Y'all know how I feel about sex offenders. I ain't got nothing for one. Child predators, sex offenders, and woman beaters. I ain't got nothing for you. We ain't even gonna have a conversation. I won't give you the time or the fucking space to do it in. This really does take things and put it into a different light, though. It shows how they knew BJ was going to be around, right? It shows how they knew BJ was going to be around, just BJ couldn't have any of the money. And then they put in a BJ clause afterwards. I know. I know you do. Keep catching them. Keep catching them motherfuckers. I wish the police would do more after you catch them, though. Both Jason and his brother John are sex offenders. Creepy, bro. Creepy. People that commit sex crimes is weird. People like that are weird. Get federal prison? That would be something else. I think if they're being investigated by the state, though, they won't go to federal. It'd be state prison. It means Eric would have to stick around in West Virginia for a little while, huh? A wood chipper for the, yes. Chomo's going to wood chipper, sex offenders, yes, for sure. Everybody, you guys have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. You went to prison for it? Yeah, I remember that interview. I love how sex offenders, they just they try to numb it down, act like it wasn't that bad of a crime. This woman lied about her age. Shut the fuck up. You have a good night too. Everybody have a great evening, man. Stay blessed. Keep these people in your prayers, especially the 3 that don't have nothing to do with none of this mess. Keep them in your prayers. Let's hope they're being safe, taken care of. I hope they maybe can see each other. I doubt that's happening. But let's just hope they're all right. I love y'all, man. Enjoy your night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay blessed.